All right, here we are. Captain America Leadership Deck versus Expert Klaw. This is a redemption game today for me because I just lost in a long, hard-fought battle. Just barely got edged out in the end, but I really want to come back and get victory. So I'm going to film this. There were a couple times last game when I thought I made a few mistakes, but I want to replay it on video to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. So, Cap's cards are shuffled up. The encounter deck is shuffled up. So this starts out at Claw 2. He'll begin with 18 hit points with this side scheme in play. Which starts with 3 threat, and that gives him 10 hit points. So he's actually at 28 hit points. This one here has a crisis icon, so I can't thwart the main scheme until this one is dealt with. And here we are. So these all happen. Great. Now we have his main scheme. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the first player. So let's see what we get. I'm playing with the Masters of Evil modular set. So there's some pretty nasty minions in here. And here's one of them, Whirlwind. So he has 6 hit points, attacks for 2. And when he attacks against me, resolve his attack against each other hero. So the good thing for that is it only affects multiplayer games, so it doesn't really affect anything right now. So we're going to deal Cap his initial hand with 6 and see what our mulligans are. We're looking for a Super Soldier Serum and Iron Man. Are probably the best things we can see in this deck. And really none of them. So I'm going to keep Fearless Determination because I will get +1 thwart so I can get rid of the Immortal Claw right away. And then even though all these other ones are really good, I might keep 1 Heroic Strike, but everything else goes. So we get 1, 2, 3, okay, 4. Great. Great. So we're going to be set up with a lot of resources at our disposal very early on. First things first, I get to look for Captain America's shield. Put that in there. That gives me +1 defense and retaliate 1. So right now, if I have 2 Super Soldier Serums, probably my strategy is to get both of those out this turn. I think that could work. And then just take a bunch of damage. But that's okay. So this will be a big setup turn. But I think I can do everything that I want to do. Oh, that's nice too. So I'm going to lose that Heroic Strike in order to put out Steve's Apartment. Where I can exhaust that to draw an extra card. Okay, so that doesn't help me too much with anything that I want to do right now. So, I'm not going to do anything else in Alter Ego. I will flip over. Captain America, I will play Fearless Determination. Which gives me +1 thwart until the end of the phase and draw a card. So I'll draw a card and energy. So that's useful. I will use an energy to play a Super Soldier Serum. Then use Super Soldier Serum and a Power Gloves to play another Super Soldier Serum, which I'll generate to play the shield. Cap will thwart for 3 to get rid of that. Then I will discard to get ready, to ready up, and thwart again for 3. So, huge first turn. That's exactly it. I mean, there's no way I would have lost last time if I had that kind of setup. So, I still have +1 thwart until the end of the phase. Well, so that's the end of the phase. Great. So that's done. I've readied up. Now I'm going to draw it up to my hand of 5. Now it's really time to start seeing some allies, things that I can do to get moving. Okay, nothing good, but Maria Hill lets me draw a card and 2 resources. So we'll see what happens. So step 1, we put 1 threat on the main scheme. Claw's going to attack me. I think I'm going to defend because he gets 2 boost cards here. So I'm going to see 1, 2. So if this activation deals damage to me, exhaust my hero. It does not because I will defend for 3 and he deals for 1, 2. So I take no damage, but I do retaliate for 1. Oh, so this actually goes down to 18 when I got rid of the Immortal Claw, and I retaliate for 1, so he is at 17. Whirlwind is going to attack me for 2. I just have to take it. So I'm going to go down to 9 health there. I will retaliate for 1. There we are. Okay. Oh, and I get an encounter card. Encounter card is Sonic Boom. Oh, exhaust each character I control. Well, I'm already exhausted, so that's pretty good. So I guess for the first thing I'm going to do on my turn, I'm going to use Super Soldier Serums to play Maria Hill. I get to draw a card. None of these are great right now with Maria Hill. So I don't really need to flip down, but I could flip down. Guess I'll discard Teamwork to ready up. Then I'll use a Teamwork to attack for 3 on Whirlwind. I guess discard a Sky Cycle to play first aid on myself. Like it's up to 11. I really don't want to flip down because if that thwarts out, then I'm kind of screwed. Save my strength for next turn. Can have all the resources in the world if there's nothing to buy. Doesn't help me at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we are. Now, step 1. Add 1 threat there. He is going to attack for... I'm going to defend again. So he's going to attack for 1 plus 2, 3, 4, 5. So he attacks for 5. My defense is 3. I'll take 2 damage to go down to 9. Retaliate for 1. He's at 16. Oof, he's almost gone. Now he's going to attack for 2, which I'll just take the damage to go to 7. I retaliate for 1. Cool. So he is at 4. I can probably take care of him next turn. All right. Cool, cool, cool. I have some neat things to do next turn. Trick is just what order do I want to do everything? Oh, we have an encounter card here to deal with. Search. Great. So he comes into play. Then I have to reveal another encounter card. Then this means I have to discard cards from the main deck until a side scheme comes out. I don't know if there are going to be any side schemes left. This is troubling. Just going to be an acceleration token. Oh, better be no side scheme. Okay. So, there we go. So nothing happens except an acceleration token comes out. So that really sucks. Means for the rest of the game, at the start of the phase, I just have to put 2 threat there instead of 1. So it's probably time to start moving and start doing some actual attacking. Cool. So now it is my turn. I have 5 cards in my hand. I want to play Giant Man. First thing I'm going to do is Maria Hill with Sword for 2. So that helps deal with that. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this one's the better one to do now. Oh, 5 to play Giant Man, who gets +2 attack when he has 3 or more hit points remaining. So none of these have guards. I don't want to waste his really good attack. She took an incidental damage on that stuff. So I'm going to attack Klaw for 4. Which gets him to 12, which I would take an incidental damage. Then I'm going to add Honorary Avenger to him. So now he has 5 hit points, so he has 3 remaining. Then I'm going to play Inspiring Presence. Or I can heal 1 damage and ready him, and then he will attack for 4 again. Ooh, I love that little combo to get him down to 8. Take another incidental damage. That's everything I can do. I'm going to have to take extra heat this turn. Unless I flip down, so let's say I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he'll scheme up no matter what. So I essentially can't go over to Alter Ego anymore, at least for a while, which sucks because I have Steve's apartment out, and I can only use that in Alter Ego, but that's okay. Good board state. Good board state right now. I'm going to go drop to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is really good. And we have some tough choices. Yeah, I want to get Iron Man out there. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of stuff. So, first we put 2 threat on the main scheme. Then Klaw's going to attack. I'm going to have Maria Hill defend. She's done. Yeah, so she's done. He's going to do 1. Does not deal damage to me. So he does 1, 2, 3. Maria Hill's gone. Cool. Now he is going to attack for 2. I think I'm going to have Cap defend it. So he takes no damage, but then he will retaliate. And then he'll attack for 1. And he will retaliate on him. None of those guys can guard, so I'm not super worried about it. And we reveal each Master of Evil minion attacks a hero. Okay, so this is kind of good and kind of bad. So if he wasn't in play, I would have to get a new minion out, but he's forced to attack me. I don't really want to defend with Giant Man, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take 2 damage, but then I get to retaliate, which puts him... Oh, he was already at 6. I thought he had 7 health. So actually, when I retaliated, he was out of play, so I do have to get a new minion in play. And it has to be a Masters of Evil minion. Eesh. He comes into play. So a new guy with 6 to deal with. But that's not so bad. Okay. Could do a shield toss, but I don't want to. I should probably get my allies out there. So I'm going to use these 2. Those 2 to get Iron Man out there. Then I'm going to play an Inspired on Iron Man, so he has +1 to all his stats. Need to get rid of Tiger Shark. So, as much as I hate to waste damage, you know what? I can discard Wonder Man to ready up. So, discard him to ready up Cap. Attack with 4. Takes the damage. And I'll attack with Cap to get rid of Tiger Shark. And then with Tony, I can attack for 3. Take the main guy down to 5. We'll take a damage as well. That'll be up. Everybody readies up, readies up, readies up. Then I'm going to take 5 cards. I used all the resources at my disposal that time. So this is nice. This is nice. Okay, so a lot of good things. So we're going to get 1, 2. Klaw's going to attack. I'll defend with Cap. So he takes 1, 4, 5. So he does 5 attack. I'm defending for 3, so I will take 2 damage and retaliate for 1. So that goes away. he attacks me for 1, which I'll take, retaliate for 1, so he's out of play. We get an encounter card, which is Melter. Ugh. Weak. So now it goes to my turn. I'm going to use a Fearless Determination to draw a card and give Cap +1 for it. I'm going to have to flip down this turn, so there's really nothing I can do. I'm going to use a Super Soldier Serum to play First Aid, which will heal him up. Get rid of a shield block to ready Cap, who will thwart for 3. Maybe I can get lucky going down to Alter Ego 10. There's nothing else I can do in hero mode right now. I'm going to flip down to Alter Ego action. Exhaust that to heal the damage. So I'm up to 2 and then draw a card. This is pretty useful. Yeah. So I can play her for 2 resources, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to play her. Go in. I automatically remove 2 threat from the scheme. It kills me to overpay like that, but it was really, I think that gives me my best chance. Now I attack with Giant Man for 4. Gets rid of him. Attack there. So these guys each take 1 incidental damage. So there. Melter goes away. 4 health left. I don't want to attack with Iron Man yet, I don't think. Because then he'll scheme for more. I think I'm going to hang on to this, get ready. See if I can hang on to this and go into this last turn. So everyone's going to stay where they are. Cool. So I drop to 6. 1. So I think I can beat the game this turn. It's optimistic, but I think I can do it. So step 1, we put 2 threat on the main scheme. Now it kind of is dependent on this scheme going well. So he's going to scheme for 2. Boost. Discard 1 card at random from my hand. Okay. This is not ideal because there's a really good stun card in there that I want to use. Okay. That sucks. Oh no. Okay. It's not the worst, but that would have been so useful. Okay. So that happens. So he schemes for 2. Then we get advance. No, he's going to scheme out. So he schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. So he schemes for 4. This pops. Goes down here to this stage. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. And put that minion into play. I think it's put that minion into play. Yeah. So I almost had him without ever going anywhere. So that surge is not revealed during the encounter phase, so that it won't surge to any more than that. It's just put into play, not revealed. Well, I thought that would happen, but I gave myself every chance to not do it. If I didn't hit that advance, then I'd have been gravy. But what can you do? So, Alter Ego action, I can heal 1 damage and then draw a card. Part of me is worried about... if I can't kill him this turn, so I'm going to recover to get up to 6. Then I'll flip up to Captain America. I'm not playing an ally, so I don't need the discount. There's no threat on that one, but it's going to be there soon. So I have no way to ready anybody, but what I can do is... normally I would put all these on Iron Man because they're free. But I've got a lot of good stuff on Giant Man right now. I've got a lot of serum, so I can do a serum and a serum to play Power Gloves. And Inspired. So that's 2, which is pretty cool. Just trying to make sure I'm triggering all these correctly. So he is going to attack for 4 plus 1, so he's attacking for 5. Which takes him down to 0. Then after he attacks, I can deal 1 damage to an enemy, so I'm going to do that. That's cool, so I can kill him with Retaliate next turn. Klaw is down. He's going to get a tough card. He's back up to 22 health. So 22 health is all that stands between me and the end. I'm going to have Agent 13 attack for 1 damage to get rid of this tough card, which is great. I'm going to save the reinforced suit, so I'm going to use Genius and a Helicopter to play a Heroic Strike, which will deal 6 damage to him. It gets him down to 16. And since I used a physical resource, he is stunned, which is crucial, which should get me into this last turn pretty strong. Pretty sure I took a damage. And with Iron Man, yeah, I mean, I'll just attack for 3. So he goes down to 13, takes an incidental damage. That's up. So everybody is ready. And if nothing crazy happens, I should win this turn. 1, 2, and 5. Okay, wonderful. So first, 2 threat on the main scheme, then the attack. He will not attack because he's stunned. This guy will attack for 1, takes me down to 5. I will retaliate for 1. Woven Runner's out of play. We get 1 final, hopefully, encounter card. No, I'm exhausted, and it surges. So another encounter card. Attached to Klaw, he has retaliate 1. Cool. I can either spend a certain amount of resources to get rid of that retaliate 1, which I may do, or not, but we'll see. So now it is my turn. We've made it pretty far. Let's go for like a flawless victory kind of situation. So I'm going to thwart with Agent 13 for 2. She's out of the game and has done a great job. I'm going to use these 2 to put in team and training, so everybody gets +1 hit point. Which means he is at 4, 5 hit points, +1 there, so that makes it 6 hit points. Then I'm going to add this, so he is at 8 hit points, so he can attack for 5, takes him down to 8. Then after he attacks, deal 1 damage to the enemy, so it takes him down to 7. Then I'm going to play, oh, there's his incidental damage. Then I'm going to play Get Ready to ready him up, and then he's going to do the exact same thing. So he's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, which takes him down to 2. Deal 1 more to him there. That's cool. I'm going to put reinforcements on Tony, so he's really ready up there. He has another 2 hit points. I'm going to discard to ready up to Cap, and then I'm going to have Cap do the final blow. Boom, for 0. Okay, good. So it's not just that I'm terrible at this game. Sometimes you can get really bad run of encounter cards. That felt like absolute domination. Felt really good. Captain America leadership is so strong, especially with all these new attachments I can add to allies. I mean, it's like playing a multiplayer game solo. That felt really good. First pass of the deck, I didn't have to reshuffle anything. I just got everything pretty much right when I wanted. So sometimes your cards come out right when you need them. having those two resources, the super soldier serums right in the beginning, is absolutely perfect. So, Expert Klaw, not so tough. Not today, Klaw. Well, not this afternoon, Klaw. That's for sure. All right. Well, cool. Well, that about does it for this one. I'm going to see if I've already made it through the campaign there, so now I'm going to try and do a little bit more Spider-Man work, but I don't know. Some of the heroes just aren't as strong as Cap, like Cap, Captain Marvel, a lot of other good ones, but that was a lot of fun and very satisfying. All right. Thanks for watching.